I know you're here for that, Toe.
Nobody's going to end Steeltoe. We're doing great.
By the way, look how lazy Real Media play. You know, I got to call you out. Very lazy.
Nobody's going to end Steeltoe. We're doing great.
I got the internet going
Keep the small embers of a career alive as you beg for a little bit of money. What is it? It's 325 is our number today. You spark up that lighter one more fucking time and I hear it. I'm going to lose my goddamn mind. I don't know why it's... Oh, I thought that was a lighter. What is that? That's a lint roller?
Yeah, I get cat hair all over my microphone, and I don't want to cough on it all show long, so I'm...
I thought I heard the clicking of a lighter, and I was like, I'm going to lose my fucking mind.
No.
Jesus. Okay. Now I don't even know if I'm supposed to... Okay, and I don't know why that's driving me nuts, too. Is that just for cats? You have to do that? Fair enough. Well, here, I'll hold him hostage. If you like Johnny, we got to hit goals so we can pay him. No. I just, look, if Johnny doesn't care about this, I strongly urge him to tap out while we talk about it and, like, take an hour off today. Nick announced he was streaming on Saturday, and he's been announcing his streams closer and closer to each other. And, Johnny, do you know why he's been announcing the streams later and later and closer to the time of the stream?
So that way the trolls don't have time to gather.
Sort of, but what specifically? I want to know how close you've been following the events of this show.
Kiwi Farms or
okay, close.
The document dropper from...
Yes, very good. Johnny's got it. Give this guy a bell. So the Triple N says Johnny is super high energy as usual. Were you up late talking to your girl?
No, but I guess my sister went to the ER or something, so she was messaging me constantly like an hour before I had to get up. So it was one of those things where I got a little early wake up before I got woken up.
So you did. So you weren't sleeping. Number one, I'm the only guy who's been able to give anybody a bird's eye view of this whole thing. I occupy arguably the most important spot in in the commentary portion of this. Number two, MN Public Records releases a lot of information, and I want to give it time. I want to let it breathe. I want the segments to be long. I want them to be thorough. I want the audience to get their jokes in. I want us to get our jokes in. But I also want to do some analysis. I also have this frustrating problem where very loyal, longtime fans don't want to do it. And I always hate being in this position where I have to tell, whether it's co-hosts, whether it's audience members, no matter who it is, I have to... And I always hate being in this position where I have to tell, whether it's co-hosts, whether it's audience members, no matter who it is, I have to respectfully look at them and I have to go, you're wrong. I apologize if you don't like this, but if you don't like this, there is a part of you that doesn't understand what a good show is or doesn't understand what interesting broadcasting is, because there are going to be times where we're going to talk about things that may not be your cup of tea, that you may go, oh, God, and you might roll your eyes. But I'm promising you it's good. I'm promising you it's interesting, and I'm promising the amount of time we spend covering it is going to fly by in your day. And that's the point of what we're doing here. Why don't you take off? Maybe I'll do the rest of it here. We'll send Johnny away. There we go. And again, Just Kidding LLC on Rumble and all that. Johnny's going to go do his thing. Hey, let's pick on a guy for a little bit because their show sucks or they don't do a show or they're not any good. Like, subscribe, share, the whole thing.